Hello to Heads Up. Welcome to another Slayer guide. This time it's Skeletal Wyverns. Now, I didn't get the task of Skeletal Wyverns, but I've been so curious and itching to try these guys out. And so I think I've got a pretty good setup going, so let's dive right into it. Just start off with my armor. Now, you can see I'm wearing Carol's, but Carol's isn't required. You can use Black Dragon Hide and it will work just as well. Skeletal Wyverns attack with melee, ranged, and an icy breath attack. That isn't like it's similar to Dragon Fire, but you can't use it an anti-fire potion to negate it. You can only use an elemental shield, a mind shield, or a dragon fire shield. And pretty much everything else basic. Diamond bolts I really recommend diamond bolts. If you're not going to use diamond, I'd strongly suggest emerald, diamond or emerald, and that's it. They also freeze you in place for 5 seconds or so where you can't attack or move. Fill up your inventory with food because these guys are badass, so they don't mess around. So I moved my house to Remington to get there faster. So let's get started. I guess let's talk about the drop table. The main drops that these guys have are they have runite bolts and adamant bolts and mithril bolts, which are all common drops. They have snakeskin chaps, which are an uncommon drop, which I just got on my last trip. They're worth 60 to 80k. And then they drop granite legs, which are well over $1 million. There's tons of people buying, and there's just no one selling granite legs. So if you manage to get yourself a pair of granite legs, you're definitely in the seller's market. You can pretty much sell it for any price you want. You know, that's reasonable. And so what are the advantages to this to, let's say, metal dragons or iron or steel dragons or black dragons? Because Skeletal Wyvern also drops a visage along with granite legs. Well, the main advantage to Skeletal Wyverns is the granite legs drop. Granite legs are so expensive compared to dragon legs. They're more than double the price of dragon legs. They drop a lot of runite bolts. But that's pretty much it. They're very supply intensive. You see, I mean, I've got a full inventory of food. I've got 3 prayer potions. You need to keep protect range up all times. They've got a ton of health. And if you were to try and melee them, they've got a ton of defense. They're weak to range like most of all dragons. Yeah, the advantages over black dragons, you know, it's the same deal. Black dragons don't drop anything expensive except for a visage. But this is, you know, highly dangerous. If you lag out here, there is a good chance that you might die. That's how dangerous this place is, because he can just spam this icy breath attack. See, that jumping attack right there is its range attack. That icy breath where he flailed his head around like that, that was his icy breath attack. And there's really nothing you can do. You can, you know, it doesn't matter what arm you wear, that icy breath attack just hits through it every time. And it maxes out at 10. If you don't wear an elemental shield, mind shield, or a dragon fire shield, not an anti-dragon shield, dragon fire shield. If you don't wear any of those, I think they can hit like upwards of 40. So yeah. But so far this is a pretty mild kill. I'm not getting frozen in place. He's not spamming his icy breath attack. Pretty mild kill. They also drop Wyvern bones, which are used in summoning or something of the other. but obviously summoning isn't out. See how much long these drops. And that's pretty much it. If you were to melee them, then you'd have to tank either their range or melee attack. And they hit they hit hard, you know. I'm not sure quite how hard, but you know, I walked by one, got hit at 13 instantly with a melee attack. And you know, this is most likely this is what you'll be dealing with, but you can't AFK these because you can pretty easily die here. But I think that's all I have to say on Skeletal Wyverns. Once again, to farm these as fast as possible, you can move your house to Remington for quick teleports. And besides from that, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.